Hello and welcome back to another video. In this video we are gonna have a tour of the academic buildings on campus. Currently we are starting from the Gateway of Future Arch at Purdue, and this is one of the starting points on campus. Right there we can see the Neil Armstrong building, and we are gonna go in there. That's our first academic building to start with. Most of the core engineering classes are conducted over there, excluding FYE. FYE classes, the first year engineering classes, are not held in this building, and we'll go to the buildings where they also happen. So this is the statue of Dr. Neil Armstrong. Well, he graduated from Purdue. You can read that. He was also awarded an honorary doctorate from Purdue. He is one of the most famous alumni from our university. As we enter the building, we are greeted by a stunning atrium or lobby area featuring a suspended replica of the Apollo 1 command module, which was installed on the 9th of October 2007. This is a replica of the hypersonic space plane known as the X-20 dinosaur, which is very cool. These are all the engineering labs. Students work over here. Mainly graduate students come in these kind of labs to prepare projects and things that they are researching or working on. These are some of the computer labs. The specifications of the computers are really good. These are the kind of classrooms that they have in this building. And this is one of the other labs in this building on the first floor. That was pretty much for the first floor. These were the main items, and now let's go to the second floor. Now to the second floor. On the second floor, mainly we have two divisions: School of Material Engineering and Aeronautics and Astronautics. So we'll go to the Aeronautics and Astronautics division first, and these are some of the paintings that I found fascinating over there. I love art in general. This is how the pathway looks like, and we can see the X-20 right over there. These are some of the labs that we have on this floor. These are quite advanced labs, mainly for the graduate and PhD students. This is a general computer lab on this floor. Most of the labs on this floor have some radioactive stuff. That's why they require ID to go inside, and I cannot enter these labs right now because neither am I a graduate student nor am I an undergraduate research assistant, so I don't have the IDs to go in. This one was the X-ray diffraction laboratory, and this is how it looks like. It has equipments that contain X-ray radiations, so it also has restricted access. These are some of the charts and posters of US military grade airplanes and helicopters, and some of the commercial ones also. There are a few replicas of airplanes also over there. And there we have the X-20 dinosaur Boeing. It is a US Air Force hypersonic spaceship, which is pretty cool. And there we have our command module. This place has all the classrooms for the School of Aeronautics and Astronautics, but I don't have an ID to go in because I am not in that school. But yeah, the classrooms are almost similar to what we saw on the first floor. On the second floor, where we started from last time, if we take a left rather than taking a right, we will find a kitchenette, which is on each floor of this building, and it does not have a stove, but it has a microwave and vending machines. And this is a common group study room, which is pretty usual. Some people were playing Legos or something like that over here. Students from this department have been to NASA and other organizations to experience and experiment in the zero gravity zones, which is pretty cool. This wall is basically like a hall of fame for the astronauts. Alumni of this department have worked with companies like NASA, Galactic, Blue Origin, which is fantastic. Now this is the replica department, and they have a bunch of replicas of a lot of fighter jets and US Air Force jets and helicopters and commercial airplanes and everything. You name the plane, they have it. I'm just gonna fast forward it because there were a lot of these. For those who are interested, they can pause and see all those airplanes, the replicas of airplanes. This is one of the most interesting things that I saw on this floor. This is a Rolls-Royce designed helicopter engine, which is pretty sick. Now let's explore the unexplored first floor of this building. We have Six Buys Coffee on this floor, which is pretty famous among the engineering students, and trust me, they need a lot of coffee to study late night. Well, unfortunately, it's closed right now because on weekends this place remains closed. Now that we have completed the Neil Armstrong Hall of Engineering, let's walk towards the other buildings on campus. Towards the right, we have the Push Center, or the Purdue University Student Health Center. To our left, we have the Hampton Hall of Engineering. One of my geology classes are over there. Geology is one of the classes that we need to take with astronomy major. We are going to cover that building in next video. Stay tuned for that. This is the main entrance to push. I also got my Min B vaccine as well as my TB test done over here with my student insurance. The fountain that we can see right over there is the engineering fountain, which we saw, if you probably remember, from the BGR video. As we take a right from the engineering fountain while coming from the gateway of future arc and walk straight, we are gonna find the Cheney Hale Hall of Science. The glass building over there is the one that I'm talking about. We are gonna go there in a while. Until then, this is the Data Science and AI building. The weather is good right now. It was raining until like 3 to 4 hours ago, but it's good now. So this is the Cheney Hale Hall of Science, which has mostly chemistry labs and stuff. And to our right we have the Hall of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science. I just love the architecture of these buildings. Let's go in. We are now on the second floor because my chemistry lab is on the second floor. So I'll just show you my lab. Chemistry labs are locked on weekends because you need a teaching assistant, a TA, to enter the lab. Without them, you cannot enter the lab. These are all the labs on our right. And finally, this is my lab. So the labs are quite advanced. We have all the equipments we require for the undergrad things, and we also get iPads and Apple pencils, thermometers, the digital ones. It's really cool. So we have completed Cheney Hall of Science. Let's move towards other buildings. This is the iconic bell tower here at Purdue, which looks mesmerizing. Whenever I come to my morning classes, I just love the view. And here we have the Thomas and Harvey Wilmot Active Learning Center, which is also known as WALC. As the name suggests, a lot of people come over here. It's a learning center which is open 24/7. You can sit here, study, complete your assignments, or maybe do group studies. We have group study rooms over here, which we are gonna see just in a while. One of my classes happen here, and a lot of calculus classes are conducted in this building. So let's go in. So just as we enter and take right, here we have the room number 1055, or the Hiller Theatre. Many of the students know it as their home to calc classes because a lot of calc classes are conducted in this room. This is how it looks like. It has a capacity of around 300 to 500 students. These are the seats and these are the handrails or hand support objects. Besides that yellow curtain, there's a projector screen which comes down. just like university lecture halls in general. And there we have some projectors. So as we exit this room, this is the first floor, and this is basically how it looks like. There are a few classes and stuff over here, nothing much to cover. Let's go to the second floor. On the second floor, we have a library and a reading room. There we have computers. WALC was earlier famous for its Apple computer lab, but now that lab has been shifted to some other building that I don't know yet. Second floor is mostly about computers and library, so there's nothing much to show. I don't want to go into a library to record and disturb people, so let's just leave it. This is the develop lab, which has pretty huge screen computers, and the computers over here have better specs than any other computers on campus, apart from the gaming lounges, of course. This is the group study area where you can just reserve a room for yourself or for your group, and you can just come over here. Without reservation also you can come, but it would be quite hectic. So that was it for WALC. This is the ground floor or the basement floor of this building. Let's wrap up this video with a campus rumor. Some say that if you walk under this bell tower, you won't graduate on time. But there's another group of people who believe that if the rumor is true, you might actually graduate early and save on tuition. So see, it's all about perspective.